Hello everybody and welcome to this first video. To introduce WordPress, and I'm going to create this course to help you to handle WordPress and to know how this can work. So WordPress, what is this? WordPress, it is a platform easily adaptable to all types of websites, from blog, for example, simple website, but also to e-commerce website and e-commerce storefront. If you want to create a successful website, you will need to start with one of the best platforms that you can find, and WordPress is one of the best platforms. The advantage of the platform like WordPress is that everybody is made to create a website. So it means that you don't need to code, you don't need to have to do this. So you can, we will see in a moment, to change a little the code, but in the globality, you don't touch the code. So everything is made to be very, very nice to use. While there is no one perfect platform, WordPress comes very close. It is a great product. It's easy to use, powerful and flexible. Creating a website and maintaining a website is a science that now are as quickly evolved, and in order to fully appreciate this, it is important to be well read on this subject. And after, we will see to compare WordPress.com and WordPress.org. And in this course also, we will see how to use the dashboard in WordPress. So it will mean to integrate article, to place, to range your article in category, to improve your website, to download a plugin, for example. And we will see how to insert your main theme, how to edit your theme, how to integrate your menu. Brief, many different things. So here is when you want to start with WordPress. So here we are on WordPress.com, and this is the main page. You can get started, and you have cPlans. And for example, if you want to go on cPlans, this is with WordPress.com what WordPress can propose to you: versatile plans and pricing, and you have you can compare the plan. And here, for example, we have free plan, personal plan, premium, and business plans with WordPress. And after, we will see how to get started. So here we go to start the course. So now, before to start to work on WordPress, we need to know how to choose a good domain name. So the domain name, what is this? This is definitely the first step to create your blog. And the first step is to create your domain name. What is this? The domain name. For example, here, the domain name is WordPress.com. And the domain name is your website name. A domain name is the address where internet users can access to your website. And if you want to have good traffic on your website, it can be important to find the right domain name corresponding to your website with keywords. And why it's important to choose the right domain name? Because simply it's your first impression of your website, it's your URL, and it's the first thing your visitors will see. A good domain name can make a positive and lasting impression, while a bad domain name can send visitors running. So for this, it is important. It defines your brand. Don't forget this, it defines your brand. We will talk about this, but the right domain name can increase brand recognition. And your domain name will be the things that the customer won't easily confuse with other business name. And so it's very important to do this. And generally, you don't have to select many words to your domain name, just 2 or 3 words, no more than 2 or 3 words in your domain name, and it's totally enough. So here you can find websites like, for example, domain.com, and here you can go if a domain is available. So before to start with WordPress, you can first go on a website like domain.com and to see if a domain is available. Even if when we will start with WordPress, we will have something showing us that the domain is available or not. But here we are going to try, and if I type, for example, our first website, .com, .com is right here, I search, and he is going to say to me if it is available or not available. So he is searching, and here we can see that it's not available. Sorry, our first website.com is unavailable, but you will be able to go .net, .design, .tech, .space. This is available, but not .com. Going to show another example, longer, create website under WordPress. So it is naturally too long, but it's just to try to have something available, just to show you. And during this moment, now we can have a new generic top-level domain like .photography, .nyc, and .guru. And this can offer great opportunity to register short and highly relevant name. About the abbreviation, you can have .co, .co, an abbreviation for company, commerce and community, .info, informational sites, .net, technical internet infrastructure sites, .org, non-commercial organization and non-profits, .biz or .dabiz, business or commercial use like e-commerce sites, and .me, blog, resume of personal sites. And let's come back to here, search domain, and I can see that congratulations, your domain is available. So I will be able to go on add and to select this domain name for me, and I will have to pay $9.99 for this domain name. Generally, the price of a domain name is under $10. So now we are going to talk a little and to compare WordPress.com and WordPress.org. And which is better? It's difficult to say which is better, but rather to say which is the most useful for you, the most fit for you. So it's different. So here WordPress.com and you have WordPress.org. So if you are not, for example, interested in paying for your own hosting, you can, and just to make a small blog, something like this, you can use probably WordPress.com. It's free and easy to set up, and you have a lot of options for customizing your site. It is easier and faster access to WordPress, and you will have a free possibility just for a simple blog. But the problem with WordPress.com is that after everything is made, everything is led by WordPress, but if you want to really improve your website, you will have to pay maybe a little bit more expensive subscription to continue and to have really a great website. And at the opposite, with WordPress.org, you will have many freedom. You will be able to make everything that you want because you will be able to change the code. You will be able to improve your website with many plugins, and it's really different. It's more complicated. It's not more hard to set, but after it's probably better. So here we can compare on WordPressBeginner.com, and we can compare the two, and we can see WordPress.org here, and as I said, you have full control of your website. You are free to do anything you want and customize as much as you need. Here are some of the benefits of choosing WordPress.org to build your website. And as I said, free and super easy to use. It's not totally free, sure. It's just a subscription to a host. And we can customize our website, etc., our theme, and this is WordPress.org. And WordPress.org, for this you need to use a host to be able to host your website on the platform. So this is for WordPress.org, and WordPress.com, hosting service created by WordPress, and you have different plans we are going to see just after: free, personal, premium, business. And the positive point with WordPress.com is it's a good choice to starting a blog, and these are some benefits. It's very simple to use, but you will not have to worry about updates or backup. Everything is made by WordPress. WordPress.com will take care of that. But after, you have so much more less freedom, at least with free WordPress.com. But if you want to start with WordPress in the business subscription, it is different. So if you want really to compare, I invite you to go on WordPressBeginner.com and to read all this article, and you can compare everything thanks to this article. And now I'm going to compare a little the price of this. On my page WordPress.com, I see plans and get started. No, not get started. Compare plans here, like this. So with WordPress.com, WordPress.com, we have free 0 euros for life, and with this you can do what? You have a WordPress.com subdomain, you will have Jetpack features, community support, and pack design customization, and just 3 gigabit storage space. If you choose personal, 4 euros per month, you can boost a little your website, custom domain name, and you will have email and live chat support, and you will be able to arrive to 6 gigabit storage space and to remove WordPress.com ads. You won't have the ads on your website. After premium, it's better, but with this, it's not again possible to have the plugins, but it's already better. You can build a unique website with advanced design tool, the CSS editing, and many space for your pictures, audio and video, and you can start to monetize your site with ads. So in more, we have unlimited premium theme. In comparison, we have advanced design customization. We can arrive to 13 gigabit storage space, and we can monetize the site with ads. And at the end, business plans, probably maybe a little expensive, but instead of the moment where you have this, except really to not be able to change the code, you can make everything with WordPress. And with this, you will have in more unlimited storage space, so monetize your size also, and you will be able to install plugin and to upload them. So this is really the two important things with the business subscription. You install plugin, very important to have a great website, and upload themes. If you want to upload your own themes, you will be able with business theme. So this is for 25 euros per month. If you go to compare, I want to create a WordPress website with WordPress.org. I will be obliged to go to host my website, and I selected 2 hosts here to show you and to compare the price. So you can find many hosts with special WordPress hosting, and here we are going to see with Bluehost and DreamHost. So let's start with Bluehost. Here I can go on hosting, and you have WordPress special WordPress hosting. So I go there, and we are going to see the different options. And the standard WordPress hosting with Bluehost is at 90. It's not in euros here, it's in dollars, because I didn't change this in dollars, it's in euros, but there isn't big difference between the two. And here we are almost at 20 euros for the WordPress standard, and we can have this storage, backup, and support, and this is the price per month. And after you have WordPress Enhanced, WordPress Premium, and WordPress Ultimate. So Bluehost is probably a great host. However, I think that the price is expensive, because to pay this for your WordPress host in comparison on WordPress.com, it is probably expensive. Here you have DreamHost, and we are going to compare with DreamHost, also a nice host for WordPress. And hosting, so I have what? I have WordPress, manage WordPress, and here, see WordPress plan, and we can see that the price is different here. The starter WordPress hosting is with one or more websites. It's with shared hosting server, unmetered traffic, one-click WordPress install, etc. And for the starter, we are at $7.95, and with Bluehost, we was almost at $20. And after we have the basics and plus and advanced. And we can see all the difference. For example, get advanced, we have all premium 10, WorldRed, Jackpot Professional, in my hosting, etc. etc. And so finally, if we choose a special host WordPress with this host, there is probably a small difference with WordPress.com, but finally, with a business subscription here, the difference is not very big. So after, it's to you to compare the different WordPress hosting and to find the better for you. So now let's start with WordPress. Here you should have to start with WordPress.com, and if you have WordPress.com, and if you have created your website, when you want to go on your dashboard, you need to type your domain name here, and just after to add WordPress YP admin here, like this. You need to add this just after your domain name to be able to have an access to your dashboard. And here is the dashboard at the beginning of WordPress.com. You have different things, so here you can have many information about your website, like here at a glance your number of posts, your number of page, the name of your theme. Here you have your storage space, for example, activity, recently published, and you can have many different things about your dashboard here. Some helpful resources. You have this, and the stat, when you will have your first stat, it will be here. And in the left, you have all the tool of your dashboard to create your website. So you have plan, post, media, links, page, comments, feedback, appearance, plugin, user, tool, setting. So this is the first dashboard of WordPress. If you want, so here is the plans. If you want, for example, to improve your plans, you can go on plans and you will be able to make a subscription and like this. So now if you want to start your website, you need to insert the theme. How you can insert the theme in WordPress? So sure, it will depend of your subscription, but here in this tutorial, everything will be with a free thing, so the basic thing. If you want to insert a theme, you go on appearance, and you have theme, customize, widget, menu, header, background, and page. With appearance, you can edit all your website. All your website about the appearance, the theme, and the thing accompanied your theme. So I click on theme. And WordPress is opening a new window. And we can see that we have the possibility to pay for different themes, but here won't be the case. So here you have all free and premium. If I select free, it's the basic theme that WordPress can offer to you freely. You can have this. If you select premium, this is all the premium theme that you will be able to have with WordPress or to pay for this. So let's come back to free theme. And we are going to choose a theme. For example, so we are on 2016, the basic. Here is Dara. First, before to activate the theme, you have the possibility to have a preview of your theme in your website. So if I click on preview, if you click on preview, we are going to have a general idea of how will be your website with this theme. And like that, after, whether you can activate it, whether you can decide to not activate it. And you also need to know that when you change your theme, all the parameters about your menu, your widget, or everything around this will be saved and integrated to your new theme. So here is my theme, like this, and whether I can activate. If I'm not satisfied, I can go on this icon and I come back. So to start, let's try with, so we have few possibility. Now I'm going to come back on free theme. And now let's start, I don't know, maybe with Karuna theme. And here directly I'm going to go on activate. We can go on theme details first. And we have a small description about the theme. Karuna is a clean business team designed with health and wellness focused site in mind, with bright bold color, prominent feature image, and support for customer testimonial. Your business brand will shine with Karuna. And here, activate. I activate my first theme. And now it's okay. My theme is integrated to my website. Thank you. Okay. After here, when we go on appearance, we have this possibility. I advise to go directly on customize, because when you go on customize, you can edit your theme, having directly the view on your website. It is changing in real time. We will see after how to integrate a menu after to have created article and category. And now I can edit my website. So here you can see that you have this small icon here, and you can click directly on this to change. But you can find this in the left also. So here you have site title. So site title, whether you can change here, site title, whether you can edit here directly. And I'm go website tutorial. Okay. Tagline, nothing. You can also integrate the logo here. So I don't have any logo, but you can select a logo and it will be integrated maybe in this place. And okay, if you want to validate this, you can click on publish and your change will be validated. After I come back, you have color and background, and you can also change the color. So I'm in, and you can choose an image also. So pick your own color. If, for example, I want to choose in like this, blue, okay, and I have this color on my website. You have also the possibility to insert a background image, but I think it's better to keep with the front background color. So this is for color and background. You have font with default theme font that you can also change. Header image, so header image is here, so we can select this or directly here. Click to edit the header image. And in this, you have the possibility to go and add new image and to upload your own image on your website. So for example, I can go here and I can select Photoshop, my bank image Photoshop. And I can select, for example, this. and after I can go and select and crop. Okay. This is my background, crop image. And I will have this integrated as a header image, for example. But you can also have this suggested. If I want this, for example, I can select this picture like that, or this picture like that. So then I can come back, and after you have different other options. We will see menu after. We will see widget also after, and the rest after. But you can edit this. So here it's a widget. Here it's also a widget. We will see after how to use and how to change widget. But we can see that even if without to have to code, we can edit directly our website. So this is how to integrate a theme. After you can publish. To save your document. So now let's start to understand how to add an article or post on your website with WordPress. So here is post. You have all post, add new, category, tag, and copy a post. So we choose to add new, and with adding new, you can create your new post. And here is the dashboard to create a post. So we can see that we have a title. We can see that we have this rectangle for the content. Here we have different possibilities to edit. And in the right, save drive, preview, publish, the category, the tag, etc. Now I want to insert and to create my first new post. Our preview it here, we will see just after. And for example, I have this article on the Guardian. I'm going to select the title. So title here will be this, Ancienne ruine Requiem Bébé. And after, I'm going to copy paste the content. Here is, so here, for example, I can make ancient ruins, and you can edit this. So first, ancient ruin, for example, here we are in paragraph mode, but we can change that. If I select instead of paragraph, we have this cursor, I can make edit 1, and I will have like a title edit 1. If I use this in heading 2, it will be a little bit more smaller, etc. And heading thing like this. So here I want this, for example, in heading 3, and it will be rise at this size. Here is the content, so generally we keep this in paragraph, but we can change if we want. Here is bold, like this, and here is italic, like this. You can insert bulleted list and numbered list. Align center, align left, align right, your content. What can I say also to you? See, yes, if you want to insert, for example, a link, heading link, you can, here I can go and can make a read this article here. And I go on my article, I select the URL on my website, I copy, and here I select read this article here, and I go on insert edit link. And I pass the URL here, paste, and apply. And here we can see that it is like this, and in my article, when I will click on this, I will be able to go directly on this page. After, if I want to add a media, so a picture, I can add media, and I'm going to upload file. Here you have media library, it's your media library, and here upload file. So I go on upload file, and first I'm going to come back to my article here, and I save the image on my desk. Here I'm going to save this here, and so add media, upload file, you go on select files, and here is my pictures. I validate, and now I have what? I have my picture in my media library here, and I can insert this in my article. Here in my right, you can make a title, a caption, a text, and a description. If I stay like this empty, and just below you have alignment, alignment left, center, right, none. I can start with center. Link to, you can also add a custom URL. For example, custom URL, and here I can insert again my URL of my article. Here, custom URL, so it means that when I will click on the picture in my article, we will go directly on the URL. And here, thumbnail, medium, full size. I'm going to select full size and insert into post. So I was at this level, so I have my picture inserted here. And okay, I created my first article, and on the right, what you have? You can place this, you can range this in categorize, but I don't have again categorize. We will see this just after. And here is the tag. It is important to write tag about the article. So here I can make history separated with comma, donc history, wins, travel, for example. History, wins, travel, and add. We will see after what why it is important to insert tag and to range your article. And after, before to publish, you can go on preview, and we will have a preview of our article. So this is a preview of the website, and I can see my first article is integrated on this place. And what can we see? We can see that if I click on my pictures, I go directly where I was on the link on the website The Guardian. And at the same time, if I go on, I'm going to come back, preview, and at the same time, if I go on read this article here, you can see it in this color. I click, and thanks to the link, I can go directly to the URL of the website. Okay, I come back here, it's okay, and I publish my first article. I want to create another post. I can go on edit post, add new again. Here I have another website, another article. Here, is pizza is vegetable? So this is my new article. I passed the title, and I'm going to save image. I save the image here. I'm going to copy paste the content. Not everything until here, for example. Is pizza vegetable? I create my content. Here I don't want that. Okay, I'm going to change bold. Let's do this again. As it's a copy paste, I make everything in just paragraph, no bold, and okay. Just to have a general ID. Is pizza vegetable? I would like to insert, for example, here my picture. I go on add media, upload file, select file. I select my pizza file. It is integrated to my media library, and after I can insert this in my document. I can type, for example, a title, pizza article, center, no, this time no URL, going to stay like this, in full size, insert into post, and I have my pizza inserted here. You can also create a content on your pictures also. So here is uncategorized tag. I can make pizza, food, pizza, food, visit, for example, and add. Okay. And after I can publish. So this is how to create new post on your website. So now in this video, let's see how to create category and how to range your category, your article in your category. The aim of the category is to range your article and after to be able to use your category in your menu. So category, it is in post and you have categorize here. So let's select categorize. And here what can we see? You can add a new category with the name parent category. So it means that you can create a child category which will have a parent category. So name, I can make travel history, for example. Parent category here, none. And description, it's not, you are not obliged, it's just for you, to help you. You can make an article about history and travel, for example, and you make add new category to apply the change, and you can see your new category here. You can create a second category, name food, and add new category. And here is my new category. And after, if for example you want to add destination, it's a blog about a travel, for example, you make destination. Here we are not going to make a description, add new category. And here is my destination. And now in destination, if I want to integrate this in a menu, I want to make a list of the destination and to show you the parent category. So for example, destination France. And here I select parent category and I select destination. Add new category. And you have French here with this. And destination will be the parent category and French will be under. I can make name Spain, add new categories, and alors, Spain, okay. I can add Japan, for example, destination, parent category, destination, and name United States, parent category, destination, add new category. Okay. If I want to edit this, I can go, for example, food here. I can click on this. And you have edit, quick edit. If I go on just quick edit, I can rename this like this, update tag. So I created different category here. So yes, no, I was in tag just before, sorry. If you want to edit this, you have just to go on categorize, and in the same way you have edit, quick edit, deleted, and view. Now, for example, I make a mistake. I made a mistake, so I go on edit, and article about history and travel, this update. And now if you want to range an article in a category, it's easy. You have just to go on your post. So here I have all posts. You select your article. We can see it's uncategorized here. And here now we can see that we have our different category on the right. And you can select one. I would like to have this in travel history. So I go on travel history. Plus maybe United States. And OK, I update to validate the change. So this is how to use categorize, how to create and how to range your article in categorize. And after you will see that you can use your categorize, for example, to insert this in your menu. So now let's understand or post the tool tags here. So we have seen that we can range our article in categorize, our post in categorize, and just under categorize we have tags. And we can find this on our article every time. So I'm going, for example, to go on the post and to show you. So here I have an article, good place to work traveling. I go on edit. And on edit, what can we see on the right? We are here tags at this level. We have tags at this level on the right, and we can add different words, separate tags with comma, linking with your article. What is the interest of the tags? Add tags, it is one of predefined taxonomy in WordPress, and you can have many topics, and the aim is to complete your category, but it is a little different. It is more optional, and when a visitor will click on a tag, he will find all this article in link with this tag. And this can help you to organize your content. So for you, it is useful. And it's also useful for the customers to find topics where that they might be interested in. So here I have this article, good place to work traveling. So I can add, for example, tag travel, comma, place, comma, work, for example. And here in this article, or generally you can try to use 2, 3, 4 tags per article, but not too much. And I add this, I click on add, and this is my 3 tags for this. After, if I come back in post, I can go on tags and I will see the different tags that I can have. And also here we can add new tag if we want. If we want, or here tutorial, okay, and so it's not again uploading. And here also we can add new tag with name. I can make here design tag, add new tag, and I can add also here travel, etc. And after that you have this, you can also go on appearance and to insert a special widget for this. So you can go on customize. You can go like this on customize. You have here widget. You click on this. Alors, let's see to do this again. Alors, the connection is closed. I'm going to come back. Now it's okay, and here you have widget. And I can't edit this. See title line. Let's start to come back again. We're going to go directly on widget here. If we're to go on customize. And we can have different widgets here. And let's search. Voilà, here you have tag cloud, and you can add a tag cloud, a cloud of your most used tags. This is a widget. You can find other, but this is the main widget about the tag. And you can click on this. Here, for example, I can add to my sidebar, add widget. And I will have here on my right side bar a tag cloud. Taxonomy, here you can make a tag cloud. Taxonomy, you can stay on tag and save. And here you will have on your website a tag cloud with the main tags that you will have to use. So this is the interest of the tags. Now let's continue with the tool pages. The tool pages is as on purpose to create a new page. So what is the difference between page and article? The page is different in the sense where it is fixed. It is fixed. You can just create one page about something, and it's a content, it's a different content. So page, it's fixed, but you can also add after a page in your menu, and it's a little different about the article. But when you want to create a page, it's exactly the same principle. I go on page, you have all pages, and here will be a summary of all your pages. So here I have nothing, and you can add new pages. So add new here. And you are going to see that it's exactly the same situation, the same presentation that for an article. You have add new page instead of add new article, add new post. And you have exactly the same dashboard here with the title, with your content here, and in the right publish, page attribute, etc. So I can create a page, for example, travel advice, and I'm going to add a media. I upload a file, select file, travel advice here. Like this, I insert this into my page, and I have travel advice here. And after I can make content, everything that I want. This is a page about travel advice, about everything that you need for your travel. This is just an example. And after you are here and you have exactly the same, I can change if I want the size. I'm on paragraph, but I can make heading 2. I can center like this. And I can add edit link if I want. So instead of the moment where I have done this, I can go here in my right. You can have parents if you want. I have just the page contact, and this will be my second page, travel advice. And you can publish this in the same way. So I click first, you can save draft or preview, and if it's okay, you can publish. And after to have done this, if you go on all pages, I have my 2 pages which are contact and travel advice. Contact and travel advice. You have 2 possibilities after. Quick edit. You can directly edit the title, the slide, and change the date if you want. You can change the date and parent order template. Okay. And the second possibility is to edit totally your pages like this. And here you can edit to come back and to change everything that you want on your page. So this is how to insert a page and to edit this. Now in this tutorial we are going to see how to use media library. what is the media library? This is something that allows to you to save different pictures, but also different kind of media, and to keep this, to stock this on an online library in WordPress. So depending of your host or depending on your subscription with WordPress, you will have a size on the library, a limit size. So you need to go on media library, and we are going to see how this works. Here in the free subscription, I can have 3 gigabit upload limit. And here you have media library, and I have a general view of all my media. I have just 3 pictures at this moment. And you can also select this if you want to create a range, just image, just audio, or just video. You can select here. You can also search by date. Now I have just 1 month, but you can find your different pictures after in a moment. If you want to add a media, you go so media library, and here you have add new, or you can go on media and directly add new. You go on add new, and you have select files here. You click on select files, and you search here in your computer the files that you want to download. So me, I'm going to go, for example, in my Photoshop bank picture, and if I want, I don't know, this picture, I select, and here he is downloading the picture in our media library. I can select another file. If I want this picture of the sunset, I click, and he is downloading my other picture. And you can make this as you want. Also, this is for a picture, but you can also download, if you want, a media. You can download a song, everything that you want, and everything will be stored in your media library, and you will see after you're currently using here. So this is how to add a media in your library.